Hello folks, welcome back to the Batcave and welcome back to Farm Sim 17. More on that in a bitty. Normally at this point I would apologise for not being here, but apology doesn't really cover it, so I mean I do anyway, but it doesn't really cover it. So where have I been? Well, I didn't want to say too much early on because, you know, there's plenty of other stuff going on, but basically a very good friend of mine, my best friend I would say, in every sense of the word, he lost both his folks, his parents, Christmas, one at Christmas, one at New Year, so not the best. As shitty runs go, that's a pretty good one, really. So, kind of felt that one for him. What the heck? So yeah, there we are. So that's kind of what's been taking up the time. Just a lot to cope with, just all the gubbins that goes with it, because it went from going reasonably okay to an absolute shitstorm. So anyway, that's kind of what happened, and it's only now that we're sort of well, he's sort of getting a bit better now, but it just takes up so much of my time, and I just really wasn't in the right mood for this. I would just want an argument with the world, and that's not a good thing. So, anyway, that's kind of what happened. Now, why have I gone to Fs17? Well, I wanted the comfy chair. Short answer. That's the long and short of it. I just wanted something that I knew what I was doing, and then I kind of thought, well, you know what, I miss a lot of the stuff that we took for granted in FS17, and are the graphics as good? No, they're not. There's a shock. But is graphics everything? You know, and yeah, I am picky about graphics, but as you will notice, I have gearbox modding, my favourite thing. I also have every bit of more realistic I could possibly get my hands on. I have a hand throttle. I have a clutch that actually works, and I can do gears. Right, so before we go any further, let's just well, yeah, handbrake would be also would be good. Right, so let's open this up. So basically, what are we doing? We're doing that, and we're doing that, and yeah, I know, you'll get the idea though, won't you? There we are. And that'll be a tree. But see, I didn't actually let the clutch out there. Oh, I'm sure it's going to get that good. I can roll back because I have heft now. But anyway. So yeah, apologies for the delay, and for anyone who actually does watch this, just a wee hug, mate. Where we are, I don't care. Thank you very much. I suspect there won't be many, but yeah, as I say, I've been missing in action for ages. I never said it did. You stopping me cutting on field because of that? Yes, you are. Excellent. Anyhow, we're not fixed that one then. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Well, there is an easy way to fix that, of course. You just buy field 21 and ignore it. Is it without its problems? No. But see the hey, see the real thing that made me look at this. Bullet Bill released a map for here, West Coast, and I got a shock of my life because I thought everybody jumped ship to FS90. It turns out no. Quite a lot of these mods have been updated fairly recently, and it would appear that there's still folk kicking about on FS17. Now I don't know, is this a common thing? Are there people kicking about on 15 and 13 as well? Quite possibly. I don't know, but quite possibly. So I just thought, you know what, I really enjoyed some of the mods there, so I'm going to go back. It's as rock and roll as that. And I just love the changing gear bit. And also I miss the big 40s. Did I catch that? Not really. Does that do anything? It just does that. Okay. Right, right, well, since you're not going to let me come on field, I might as well do that then. Oh, behave yourself. How far does that right? Sort this out. Right, done. No intention of using that field yet, but anyway. Stops that nonsense. Yeah, I know engines revs are too low, but that's... Well, work better with the handbrake off. Now, I've got the sound very low because I'm very guilty of having the sound way too high. But this is not the noisiest of tractors anyway, so... Right, so we'll try and complete this run that I was trying to do. And I just like the way it moves, we're more realistic. It's as simple as that. Yes, Fs17's a new fancy engine, but I think most of that was for lighting, if I'm not mistaken. It could well be, but I think. And you're struggling with that girl, aren't you? Yes, you are. And I just thought, you know what? I'm gonna have a wee play. I've still got Fs19 and I haven't jumped ship and spat the dummies. Oh, it's rubbish. No. It's a bit of a stretch calling it a sim in my opinion, but then again, as previously mentioned, I am a picky soul. Automatic. I think it's richer than that one. No, apparently not. But then again, this probably would have a power shift of some description, and I know they wouldn't call it power shift because somebody no doubt has copyrighted that somewhere. So anyway, I'm doing this because it's as good a place to start as any. And really I just wanted a wee blather to see what's what and let you know what's going on. I hadn't really disappeared in a puff of magic. Although I surely felt like it a few times, but anyway. Friends first. That's kind of one of my little things, really. And my friend was having a rough time, so yeah. Anywho, I have to say I'm actually really enjoying being back in 17 because you can put the clutch in and it does that. Oh, dig. And yeah, I have upgraded this to the 130 horse version. Now we're not getting a bucket load of grass off here, but we don't have to. And I'm not necessarily going to say it's a Culper Park farm, in case you hadn't realised. I thought it was one that was fairly obvious, so most people will have at least opened it up and probably looked at the hedges and gone, oh, hedges, and run away. Which is not unreasonable. It's not unreasonable at all, but there you go. Right, now we're in business. Get this finally opened up. And yes, I know I'm cutting the cow pasture, but as you'll know, I'm not in seasons. So I'm just being grass hungry, if that's a word. Don't know, but that's what I'm doing. Oh, don't run out the hedge, please. No, that was too much. Could do with a weight in the front of this, really. Yeah, it's more realistic, really. I'd just forgotten how much fun it turns the game into. And also, I'm a big Wayne, you know, and it allows me to use all my toys. I think my sensitivities need adjusting. Nope, nothing left. Oh well. Right, see if we can square this edge up a bit. Unfortunately, I'm now going to have to run over a load of grass. Nope. Right, you were thinking about something there, lass. I hope I was pointing the right way. Go on, girl, you can do it. There you are. So, yeah, it's amazing the difference. I'd forgotten how much terrain affects it, and well, just more realistic. Yeah, there's a lot of barbling going on in my head, which I'm sparing you, because well, if you've tried more realistic, then you know what I'm talking about. It's hardly news, but if you don't, then it's probably not something that appeals to you. But yeah, given the level of toys I have, this is now giving me the opportunity to use everything in one game, which doesn't often happen, to be fair. Really doesn't very often happen at all. Oh, are you going to make that? Maybe. There then. Seen that wee bit on the inside. Not sure if I'll get it, but I'll have a go at it. As you, I'm going to run over that. So, not that I, of course, actually need it, but you know, it's there to be got. So, why not? Here we are now. Right, let's do one there. And that was squint. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That was squint. Good job. Well, in the first run, just in case anybody's wondering, you stick your tractor in next to the hedge, so every time you find stones or something that your mower's not going to like, you throw it outwards, and eventually you'll get all the crap in there. So, first run, you stick your tractor in there because it's not going to hurt. Made a mess of that nearly. Anyway. And then you do that as your last run. You do that as your last one. And then if you do cause damage, at least you've got the field done. But hopefully you're keeping a nice sharp eye out. You see the danger before it gets there. Yes, I'm trying to straighten out my first run. I should have used didn't put GPS in. You stupid boy. It's in the game, I just didn't put it in the tractor. No! You're not liking that. Yeah, you really weren't liking that one. Now up at the farm we do have stuff that could do with fertiliser, but having tried it in a previous save, it didn't seem to want to play, which is kind of interesting, but there you are. The other thing I would mention is when installing this, I've actually installed this about 3 times, because I don't know why, but I had it in my head that if you didn't have the disc in, it wouldn't run. And I was just absolutely convinced of that, no two ways about it. Well, guess what? Piffle. It's the short answer. And basically what finally worked, let's just turn everything I said into a cockpit, what I found that worked. Well, yeah, nothing to see here. Move along. I've got a pressure gauge here. That's an intriguing thing. It's a mechanical drive, isn't it? Why would you have pressure? Don't know. Anyway, what I found that worked was putting the game in, taking the disc out, although I actually created an ISO. So I loaded it off installed it rather off the ISO. As soon as that was in, go into your My PC bitty, eject your disk because it will invent an imaginary disk, and then just bang in the latest patch. Nab it down again. Hesitated too much there. Yeah, you don't like that, do you? You gonna do that? Probably not. Right. And just banging the latest patch. And what I was getting was double clicks, so that a press and release was counting as a mouse event. So mid menu's a bit interesting, a bit unwieldy, but as soon as I did it that way, which took a few runs just to eliminate other problems, or other possibles rather, happy days. It all went swimmingly. And I have to say, apart from my HOTAS being a wee bit excessive on the sensitivity, not too shabby at all. Oh. Oopsie. Yeah, I still get distracted looking at things I shouldn't be, and yeah. So yes, that's about the size of it for now. Cobra Park Farm is I just love this map. Absolutely love this map. It's so well done. It's the kind of layout I can well believe exists, because it does. It's the kind of layout that I've worked in, so it's just comfy chair syndrome. It's as simple as that, really. But if people would like to see The Western Shore by Bullet Bill, which is a fantastic map, I am assured, then I'm sure we can get that one going. The download page seems to be really slow, but I mean, all that means is just set it going and go off and do something else, or ignore it altogether. That'll be a feeder. Yes, that will be a feeder. Really ought to stop doing that, you know. Yes. Right, I'm going to open this up a bit because it's just... Go on, roll. Okay, that would help if I was pointing the right way. Yeah, bit hard in the clutch there. I mean that. Buttons, I've got them slightly different to Fs17, so now and again I do kerfuddle myself. Not really sure why. It wasn't an intentional thing, it just kind of happened that way. And also, I just like using this waller kit now and again. You just have oh, hey, really need a front weight. Oh, come on. What are you? Oh, you're stuck in. That's why. Yes. Uh-huh. Right, shall we? Way. Brakes, okay. Yeah, the brakes didn't run brilliant, but it's kind of a farm sim thing rather than FS whatever. It's just I never yet found one with brilliant brakes. Which is partially why I have an issue with calling it a sim, but anyway. It's, I would say, by far the best farming game out there. One or two have come close, and if you want to know who those pretenders to the crown are, I suggest you go and look at young Mr. Species 7. As he's a lad that's not afraid of going off piste in the name of adventure and discovery. Doesn't always go well, but he is willing to take that plunge. And doesn't always come up smelling of roses, it has to be said. He's found a couple of real stinkers, but AIG, looking at you. But there you are. Them's the joys. If you're going to do this properly, which he does, I don't, I'm just part-timer, then yeah, that's the man to go and have a nosy at. And also, if you have a look at his back catalogue, you'll be astonished. I mean, I know there's quite a lot of games out there. Didn't realise how many he'd been through, which is quite a lot. Right, how are we getting on? Right. Right, so we're nearly there. Now, I'm not going to treat you to all the mowing because, well, I enjoy this, but it's not a very exciting thing to watch. And although I'm quite opinionated in my own little world, it's probably not that interesting listening to me babble on about nonsense. Hey! Right. Why are you not going down the gears again? Oh! Yeah, you're really right in the front end. Yeah, but we think about that too. Yeah, definitely light in the front end. There's enough to get a grip, but only just. Come on, girl. But you see, there again, if you come off the throttle, it does actually throw weight into the front wheels, which I really appreciate. We'll do that. You've probably not heard any of that. Anywho, as I said, I'm not going to force you to watch me just soothing myself, basically. because that's quite enjoying mowing. It's quite a nice little job to trundle around on. But yeah, if you want to see that, the Western Shore, then I'll do that quite happily. It looks a rather nice map. I think it's going to be a series of small farms, and well, that would tie in with one of my other little babies that I missed. Ooh, you dug in that time, by Jove. Which is a vehicle grip switcher, which nobody seems to have done for 19. So, let's just finish that run there. And do that. Because, yeah, I've got collisions off. So that, then that one, and we've got her back. Yes. So I can actually go to where I want, when I want, which is a bit of a riotous thing to do apparently, but there you are. Yes. Quite a few fields around here. But until I plough them, then oh no, what does that do? Right, and then that one. Ah, right. So that's your. Oh, okay. There's two sets of gears for some of them. Some of the older girls. You have a splitter and you have a high-low. I've got the splitter and the paddles, and I think that's the right way of doing it, but we shall see. I might have to find another way, because technically you should have an option at least for up and down range 1 and range 2. But anyway, we shall see how that goes. Right folks, well that's what's been going on. In the wild assumption anybody bothers to watch it this far, you never know, could happen. If you do, thank you very much. Hope it's been at least explained to some of you what's happened, because I did kind of drop off quite majorly. To one of you, apologies. Saw you in Steam, and well, got wished a happy new year, and it was far from it at that point in time, but there you are. Nobody else was to know, so rather than be a drama, I just kept quiet, which is probably not the right thing to do, but hey, it's what I did. Right folks, take it easy, take care of each other as the man says, and we'll see you at the next time, whenever that might be. Cheers to now.